Welcome to Ban This, the show where I take a look at a piece of art and make an argument as to why somebody would be offended at it and think it'd be a good idea to either outright ban it or makes at least some good choice cuts. Today, I have My Little Pony, the movie, not to be confused with My Little Pony, the movie. So, alright, let's see what's so bad about this. There were kind of several things I could have done. I could have talked about, some of the main characters maybe, not being the best influence, but that seems to be a complaint that's more prevalent with Equestria Girls rather than the show itself. Like if you look at Common Sense Media, the reviews, their biggest complaint for this movie is that it's too scary, or more intense than what they were anticipating. Like, if this thing were to have been rated G, a 2000 teen G, as opposed to some of the stuff that we had in like the 70s and whatnot. You think this is scary? Check out some of that stuff that came out before. Wizard of Oz got re-rated as G. Creature from the Black Lagoon got re-rated as G. The Haunting is rated G. Those are a lot more intense than anything in this movie. So for this one, I talked about this a little bit with Equestria Girls, but it wasn't the focus. I'm going to make this the main argument. So, okay, here we go with this one. These things are so stupid. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna go into the world of the brony. So, yeah. Adult people, they like the show. Now, somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about could, say that, they'll take this, use it to entice little girls, and then, have their way with them, and, this should just be banned, to help avoid those horrible things happening. Does that make sense? I hope it is, because I don't want to go into it any more detail. So, yeah. I'll say that's good enough. Let's talk about what I actually think of this thing. We've gotten a lot better writing in the show itself. This was okay. For what it is, it's okay. You can't really go into this film not having any investment in anything else in the series. You can't go into this blind. If you're not a fan of it, you're probably not going to like this movie. If you're a fan of it, of the show, then you might like it a little bit. It's just like another installment in the series, but there's a good chance you won't think it's anything spectacular. I found it to be a little bit of a letdown. They could have went more with the PG rating this thing had. They could have pushed it a little bit more. I mean, some of the things we got in the actual series, it's kind of out there. We could have had a dystopia thing here. I would have been for that. The show, we got to see multiple ends of the world. That was interesting. There was potential, but they didn't really use it to its fullest. If you like My Little Pony, you might like this. If you don't, then steer clear. This isn't anything spectacular. Not in the least. Well, that's it for this one. If you saw this on YouTube, check me out on BitChute instead. And I'm also on Minds and Stardust. and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.